Excuse me, do you think there's a problem that the people of Sheffield aren't being represented by the councillors? Sorry, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people going against this. I understand that the report's pretty tight.
The planning board.
One reason under planning law were brought forward
We have
as an objection.
We have to make these decisions on planning grounds. It's not political or anything else. We've got to have sound planning reasons because the applicant can go to the appeal, and that is the problem.
If we'd have just gone with public majority there and just said, right,
can't be under pressure, it's got to be done
we're
properly.
not going to accept that report, and those guys then appeal, that would have brought a cost to £60,000-70,000 to the city, in addition to the application still going through. So
is that not worth it? Those £60,000 not worth it to keep the same feel of the city? I mean, like you say, it's a quirky area.
In that anyway, it would have still got passed. The application would have still gone through. Plus, the city would have.
The applicant can go to the independent inspector for the appeal. An inspector could overrule this. So we will be back to square one. We understand that. We understand the petition of 18,000 plus, taking that in consideration very seriously. But however, we've got to work by the planning rules and guidelines that are set there. We absolutely understood what people were saying and how important it was to them. But it has to be done on planning grounds. I'm sorry, but that was it's an honest opinion of all of us. Nobody was whipped. Nothing was of that kind. I think they don't understand the planning, how the planning regime works or how the planning rules are. We can't just work on the basis of people will vote for us or against us. I've got to do the right thing, and that's what I did, as far as I am concerned.
If there were any opportunity that I could have taken there not to have accepted that officer recommendation, I would have.
Absolutely, I think that goes down for all of us. Absolutely, it goes down for all of us. If there was an opportunity to refuse this application, we would have done.
I think if you've got consistency here, everyone is under pressure. In a sense, everyone wanted to save this site, but the problem was the planning.
The planning law ties our hands in that way.
Do you think planning laws should change so that if there is a massive public majority saying that they want to keep the buildings, then that should be a factor? Because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people say it, but it is our city.
Well, I think if you ask Mr. Pickles to give us more powers to the local government, devolution, then if we can have those powers, then why not? If we could have found a reason in this application, I can assure you, all our colleagues would have stopped this application. Well, I think we've got to listen to what people have got to say, but at the same time, we've got to do the right thing. And if we don't do that, this board is quite judicial and is responsible. Public pressure you must listen to, and listen to people very carefully, but at the end of the day, you've got to do the right thing. What's before you, case by case. And I want more devolution for local government and on the planning, so we can have more power and make sure that we make local decisions based on our own understanding and feeling and flexibility in planning laws.